あいつらまたいきなり始めちまった。
ほっときなさい。
本気になりすぎじゃ。ええか。
Okay, so that was a clip from the new Dragon Ball series, Daima, that just dropped. And, right away, right off the bat, I mean, you can see here with the clouds, the animation is amazing, okay? Like, if Super had this animation, Dragon Ball fans, we'd be in really, really good. Like, first of all, that battle right there, I mean, that looked probably more beautiful than, honestly, even shit that we saw in the Tournament of Power. Like, it looked amazing. Excuse me. So, like, that was just, it was amazing. Also, well, anyways, let's just get into the episode, because, we got to get into the plot here. So, we start off the episode with the Demon Realm. Well, we get, the beautiful shot of Earth, and, man, the Demon Realm just looks really cool. And we see this guy, this little guy right here, King Goma, and this other guy who looks like a Supreme Kai, but apparently he is, but he isn't. So he's the Supreme Kai's brother, Shin, but then he's also a Makaio Shin. So they're like the same race, the Kai race and the Makaio Shin race. At least some of the Makaio Shin are the same. Like, it's kind of weird. They really would like that a little bit more explained, but yeah, he's the Supreme Kai's brother, and he's serving this dude called King Goma, who's kind of a joke. He basically says, like, he's afraid of Babidi. Like, they're watching the Buu Saga, and we get basically a retelling of the Buu Saga, and, he can't believe that, like, Babidi is killed, that Dabura is killed, because Dabura, remember, he was king of the Demon Realm, and I like how they rehashed it, like, at the beginning, when they're like, talking about Dabura at the beginning, like, oh, he's the king of the Demon Realm, and he's super powerful, because, yeah, Dabura was, like, super wasted. Like, everybody just forgot. Like, yeah, this dude was the king of, like, an entire realm outside of heroes in the games. Like, people really just forgot about that. So it was really cool that they, gave Dabura his flowers and, like, how important he really was. So, they find out that Dabura is killed, Babidi's killed, and Buu is killed. And now they're like, okay, now, we can rule now, the Demon Realm. So this King Goma guy decides to come to the current universe, Universe 7, and, collect the Dragon Balls on Earth, because apparently, and this is another big thing, they have their own Dragon Balls in this verse, in the Demon Realm, but they, like, can't get them because they're guarded by these three giant, I don't know what these things are. Tamagamas is what they're called. Apparently they're created or put in place by this old Namekian dude, and that's a whole nother big thing, where apparently the Namekians, they really are demons originally. So the whole thing about, King Piccolo being a demon, and people saying, oh, it's retcon, they're aliens. Well, now it's kind of retconned again. Now the Namekians actually, yeah, they're aliens, but originally they had ancestors that didn't come from Namek, which we learned in Super, who created the Super Dragon Balls. And those ancestors originally, we find out, came from the Demon Realm. And they even explain this to Dende when they meet Dende, that the reason he has pointy ears is because his ancestors thousands of years ago came from the Demon Realm. So there's this old Namekian dude in the Demon Realm who created Dragon Balls, created these three-looking guys. Kind of looks like that giant robot dude that Vegeta fought in the Universe 6 arc, to guard the Dragon Balls. And, this King Goma guy, he's kind of like the Pilaf of the Demon Realm. he can't fight them. Like, he has no chance, and neither does the Supreme Kai's brother, because, he's the Supreme Kai's brother. We know Shin can't fight anybody either, so makes sense. Although he does have a hot sister, but, apparently she doesn't like to fight either. She's up to a bunch of mischief. We get to meet her. So they decide to all go to Earth to get the Dragon Balls, and their wishes that they want, the 3 wishes, well, at least 2, they haven't decided on the third one, is they want to make everybody young again so that they're weakened and they'll be able to defeat them, very similar to Pilaf's wish in GT. Again, there's a lot of parallels here with Pilaf. And their other wish is to get this third eye thing that apparently Deborah's father had that made the demons like way more powerful, and I would presume more powerful than Majin Buu, and that's why Deborah lost, because he didn't have this like third eye thing. So he's gonna wish for this third eye thing that all the Demon Kings used to have to like give himself a big amp. Although he's so weak, I'm not sure if it'll really matter, honestly. I think, Kid Goku will clap him pretty easily. I don't think it will matter. Also, there's this other demon kid who he like basically disagrees with what's going on, so like he follows them to Earth, and we see him at the end of the episode arriving. So he's not gonna let that stuff fly. He's probably gonna team up with the Supreme Kai and the Z Warriors. But yeah, I mean, this was a really, really crazy first episode. Also, I saw some people were nitpicking. There was a whole story about like how Kibito Kai got unfused. So in like the manga and the anime, they like used the Dragon Balls. I think in the manga it was the Earth's Dragon Balls, but then in the anime, it may be in the Namekian Dragon Balls, they used them to unfuse. But in this version, they use Buu's like internal gas to unfuse, similar to how Vegito unfused back in Z. So a lot of people don't like that, but honestly, I think that's kind of a nitpick. Who really cares? But yeah, the animation was just amazing. Again, it was really cool to see everything from the Buu saga rehashed. In terms of where this fits in the timeline, it's really hard to say. It seems like, we don't see Beerus, we don't see Whis, we don't see, any of the talk of anything really God Destruction and post that. So I'm assuming this is right after the Buu saga. So Goku probably can't do God forms. Probably, SS3 is the max. It'll be interesting to see if Goku can go SS3 like he did in GT in his kid form, or if he is just stuck with just regular Super Saiyan. I think we did see him go Super Saiyan in one of the trailers, so we know he can go Super Saiyan, and Vegeta can. And yeah, honestly, I think this is going to be kind of like a fun adventure series where they go the demon realm, they fight some demons, similar to like old Dragon Ball when they go to, when Goku like fights this demon dude, Lucifer, in one of the movies. I think it'll be something like that. Just a fun adventure. I don't think the villains so far are all that threatening. Even the Makaio Shin's sister, who is up to some nefarious stuff, I don't think she's honestly going to be even much of a threat. I think, Kid Goku, Kid Vegeta, they got this so far. We don't really have a big bad villain, at least not yet. At least not that we see. Maybe there'll be a twist or something, but honestly, it's still great. The animation is great. The story, it's very fun. Great adventure, even if we don't have a big bad villain. And it just builds on the lore of Deborah, of the Makaio Shin, because we've always wanted to know as Dragon Ball fans about the Makaio Shin and Deborah, because he was kind of like a wasted character. So it was very cool to see that. But yeah, so I'll say as a first episode, 10 out of 10. It was really amazing. If you haven't seen it, it's up on Crunchyroll. It's up on Netflix, I believe, as well. Go give it a watch. And wherever you are, have a fantastic day, and peace out.